It's another Saturday when we'll bring you your program, your favorite weekly security and safety tonic, Security Watch Africa. Only on this channel, the AfricaTelevision will bring you that information you need to keep your life safe and secured. Yes, you'll be wondering where we are. Today, we are not coming to you from the studio live. We are coming to you from the Tshwane University of Technology here in Pretoria, South Africa. Yes, South Africa, we are, like it's been said, Security Watch Africa is everywhere, anywhere it's happening. We'll go every length to bring you that. So today I'll be letting you to know what we're doing here. But first, let me introduce Ruth Denton. Ruth Denton is Security Watch Africa coordinator here in South Africa. We'll be looking at what we're doing here in South Africa. Ruth, it's a pleasure to have you.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, but before Ruth talks, let me tell you that for now, we want to establish that indeed the issue about the crisis in the Northeast is getting over, because the Nigerian army and the entire military, with the support from other security agencies, are working to ensure that the peace is restored in that area. To demonstrate that largely the Nigerian army has defeated insurgency, like the Chief of Army Staff did say, that what we have now is terrorism. They reopened the Damboa-Maiduguri-Biu Road. Okay, the Maiduguri-Damboa-Biu Road was reopened recently, and we will bring you that report of how it went down. Sit back as we bring you that report.
The reopening of Maiduguri-Damboa Road in Borno State by the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Yusuf Buratai, has brought great joy to the people of Damboa and Biu local government areas. The 87-kilometer road was closed since 2016 due to the activities of Boko Haram insurgents. The opening, which took place during one of the visits of the Chief of Army Staff to Borno State as part of the Nigerian Army's effort to ease difficulties encountered by commuters who had to use a much longer route to their communities. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General T.Y. Buratai, while giving his opening remarks, said the objective for closing the road in 2016 is for operational strategy and to safeguard the lives of law-abiding citizens.
We first of all reopened this road on the 27th of February 2016, where we allowed commuters to ply this road with maximum protection. For strategic reasons, the road had to be closed again. This is to allow for freedom of action of our troops, to be able to contain the attacks on this road by the Boko Haram terrorists. It was quite strategic. It wasn't done deliberately to inconvenience the people that apply this road or to prevent them from carrying out their economic activities. It was first of all done for operational exigencies, as well as to continue to safeguard the lives of all the law-abiding citizens of this state and, of course, our country.
He also noted that adequate security has been provided with the combined efforts of other security agencies.
Today's reopening is quite unique in the sense that we have achieved the objective of the closure of this road, and henceforth, as we've been told, the road will be open all the days of the week. We have provided enough security along this road. By the grace of God, we will have very minimal incidents of insecurity here. We must acknowledge the contributions of all the other services, the Navy and the Air Force. The Air Force is not left behind also. We'll be providing aerial surveillance and aerial cover along this road as the commuters commute from this road, on this road. The road is not only open from here to Damboa, but equally from Damboa to Biu are open. We've directed the troops there, their commanders, to ensure that they provide all the needed security.
The theater commander, Operation Lafia Dole, Major General Olusegun Adeniyi, in his speech, stated that the Maiduguri-Damboa-Biu Road will be open 7 days a week. He also advised members of the National Union Road Transport Workers, NURTW, to stop extorting from commuters under the disguise of providing logistics to the soldiers.
It will be recalled that this road was closed sometimes last year as part of our strategy to strangulate the insurgents. However, on the receipt of the Chief of Army Staff directives for the road to be opened, the Theatre Command made concerted efforts to attain the task as directed. As this road opens today, all hands must be on deck for it to remain so open. I would like to urge all commuters plying this road to take it as their own prosperity by availing the Theatre Command and other security agencies all necessary information that could help us keep the road open. I also want to reiterate the need for drivers to shun BHG's Boko Haram terrorist blackmail of tasking commuters to drop fuel for them by the roadside or buy spares for their propagation of their criminal heinous acts. Also, let it be known that this road is open 7 days a week. This road is open every day, Monday to Sunday. Secondly, I urge the members of the road transport workers not to task commuters that you are collecting any token for the security on the road. Army headquarters has made provisions for our logistics. That will be bribery and it's criminal.
Shirley Daniels, Security Watch Africa, Borno State.
Now, welcome back. Like I said, I'm indeed excited because doing the program with Ruth, it can be very exciting. Yes, Ruth, it's a pleasure to have you, like I said earlier.
It's a pleasure, Mr. Patrick. Thanks for having me on the show.
We are here again in South Africa. Some months ago, last year, 2019, we also did this here in South Africa when we were having discussion about partnership with Tshwane University of Technology. Can you tell us what is happening today or what happened today?
I am so excited. Today being the 21st of February, February 2020, we signed the MOU between Security Watch Africa and the Tshwane University of Technology. Security in Africa is something that we cannot pinch. It's a whole package on its own. And for Africa to be able to fight or win terrorism and so for Africa to be able to overcome terrorism in the whole of Africa, we need Africa. The problem and the solution of Africa remains here in Africa. So we have to come together as an Africa, as a whole, a body to be able to tackle insecurity in Africa. Yes,
like Ruth did say, Security Watch Africa just signed a memorandum of understanding with the Tshwane University of Technology, particularly the Faculty of Humanities, Department of Safety and Security Management, where we'll be bringing knowledgeable people to talk to, and for certification and for degree courses for people who are interested in learning and understanding what security is all about. We'll be letting you know more about this program because it's open for everybody. Yeah. You that is in police service or correctional service or traffic management, exactly. You have opportunity of advancing your profession and getting it from the best university when in terms of security and police studies.
Can I quickly say this? That Tshwane University happens to be the only African university, a university in Africa rather, that's taking degree and courses in policing, correctional services and traffic, and it's so exciting to have it up
to doctorate level.
I tell you, so it's a big opportunity for a lot of people to come in and do that.
Okay, and this is the World Security Watch Africa in partnership with Tshwane University is offering to you. We'll give you more of that, but let's show you what happened the the signing ceremony when it was between the Tshwane University of Technology and Security Watch Africa. The Deputy Vice Chancellor Learning and Teaching signed on behalf of the university. I signed on behalf of Security Watch Africa. Sit back as we bring you the highlights of what happened during the signing ceremony.
I'm not here to make a speech, but it gives me a great pleasure to also welcome our DVC Teaching, Learning and Technology, Professor Stanley Mukola. He has been very instrumental in facilitating that memoranda of understanding within the faculties exists. But it should not just end on the paper. That is what he keeps on telling us. We need to have tangible outcomes. And he has been very specific that largely most of our memoranda of understanding are with university either in America and Europe. And his question has always been, what about Africa? And I'm glad that today be able to finalize a memorandum of understanding that we started with some time back with you as an organization that represent various countries on issues that relate to safety and security.
Colleagues, thank you very much for the faculty for this day that has finally arrived. And I want to appreciate and welcome our colleagues from Africa Watch. Thank you very much for embracing the proposal that we can work together in this important aspect of safety and security. As you know, the citizens of Africa want to feel protected and safe all the time. And thank you also for our partners, the HIPSA. We have been working together very closely. And then we allocated this department to work as a pilot, particularly on the online, to trying to reach everyone who can make a contribution into safety and security issues.
It's an honor. Prof, I must say that I'm glad meeting you again. The first time I met you in your office, you were so gracious to allow us your time to have interaction. And from there, I could see a man who's passionate about Africa and about the future generation of Africa. We must commend you and to say that you are one who has inspired us to ensure that this MOU come to reality. And I must say we are very happy that you personally also graced this occasion. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the invitation, Prof. Stanley. Thank you. Patrick, I'm sure just for you to understand the relationship that we have with TUT, we have a little bit about us. We entered into a long-term partnership agreement about 2-3 years ago, and what does that mean in terms of our what we do? We are what's called an OPM, an online program manager. So we bring education to a much wider potential community through an online modality.
With the expertise that we are bringing on the table, that we are now moving beyond the borders of South Africa in terms of serving our fellow countrymen as well as the continental regions where we are going to empower as TUT, that we empower people indeed. We are looking forward towards the fruition of this MOU, whereby definitely with my brother, Patrick, that we are going to see more people coming on board.
Yeah, Ruth, It was a wonderful time. We have we should.
It's so interesting.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be talking more about that, but like we'll tell you, Security Watch Africa is holistic, and we want to tell you that one of the things we do is to bring what the security agencies are doing to ensure that you and I are safe and safer than used to be. Security and safety is our concern, and when it has to do with issues of traffic and all that, we'll also be talking about it. We will bring you a report from the Federal Road Safety Commission, Nigeria, about what they're doing. But let me have this, Ruth. In South Africa here, particularly in Johannesburg and Pretoria, you drive around, you don't see physically policemen carrying guns everywhere.
No.
Why is it so?
Yeah, because the policing in South Africa is so effective to an extent you don't need to see them physically, but I promise you they are working endlessly. In some part of the Johannesburg, you see them actually because they have to do stop and search just to maintain orderliness and safety.
Yeah, those high density areas
exactly,
where you have more people.
Course, yeah. Yes, and I believe you also you were on the Johannesburg road. You saw it yourself that the physical presence of policing are not there.
There's the employment of high-tech technology,
Yes.
and I wish Nigeria government can invest in technology in security so that this issue of police harassment or brutality, extortion will be reduced, because
Exactly.
when you don't have human contact, then nobody's accusing you of anything. And somebody was telling me that it seems South African police, they are not corrupt. But of course, when you don't have a relationship with them, how will you know whether they are corrupt or not? Anyway, now, like I said, we'll be bringing you a report about what the Federal Road Safety Commission is doing in Nigeria to ensure that road safety is actually something that people can talk about. Sit back as we bring you this report on what is happening with the Federal Road Safety Commission.
Compliance to road safety regulations is an important factor that helps to ensure the safety of commuters and vehicles. Record has shown that road traffic crashes are the leading causes of death among road users. In Nigeria, the authority vested with initiating and regulating road safety policies is the Federal Road Safety Commission, FRSC. However, with all the various measures put in place to protect and guide travelers, road traffic accidents still persist. To properly educate road users on the measures in place for safer road commuting, Security Watch Africa had an exclusive interview with BC Kazim, the Corps Public Education Officer and Assistant Corps Marshal General of the Federal Road Safety Commission, on the importance of strict compliance to the road traffic rules and regulations.
Our vision is to eradicate crashes and create safer motoring environment. Safe motoring environment in Nigeria, but specifically preventing or minimizing crashes on the highways, clearing obstructions on the public highways, educate all road users on the proper and safe use of the highways. We provide a prompt response services to road traffic crash accident victims. We conduct research on causes and prevention of road traffic accident and implement results of such researches. We determine and enforce speed limits for all categories of vehicle and classes of roads. And we cooperate with other bodies, agencies and groups, engage with road safety management locally and internationally to ensure that we reduce crashes drastically and any other duties. And we use our 4-approach system: persuasion, subtle force, education, and enforcement in our work. That is, sometimes we persuade people not to kill themselves. Sometimes we educate people. If I delay you, probably by deflating your tires, I'm using subtle force. And if I eventually give you a ticket, a citation, we're enforcing the law. And most of the time, we even prosecute by making sure that we take you to mobile court. We have about 201 mobile courts nationally in Nigeria today. And this entails you summarily being tried. Sometimes you could end up under lock and key, that is, where you are sentenced to jail, or sometimes you are asked to pay higher fines, or sometimes both. And we do this job by making sure that we educate generally. And we want a situation where Nigerians believe that road safety is ethical. Safety is everybody's business. It is not only for you to see road safety and start to buckle your seatbelt. It is for you to know that what is the use of this seatbelt is to save me in case I am involved in a crash.
He further spoke on general road safety tips for drivers and commuters.
It's not even reasonable enough for you to take 2 passengers in front, talk less of 3. Because how do you handle your gear? How do you manage to drive? You lose concentration easily. And that's why we have highest number of crashes here in the metropolis, because they are distracted. Driving entails 100% concentration. And when you are not concentrating, mere trying to struggle with your gear can make you to lose track and there'll be a crash. So we are still enforcing that, and we will continue to enforce that to make sure that apart from the public education we're doing, making sure that we tell, most of them, we want to give kudos to the union. Most of those passengers you see they don't carry them on, they don't take them from their motorbikes. Mostly, that's the truth. Because most of the time the union will insist you should not carry more than so. But when they get outside, they look for other people. And we are equally saying that passengers should not allow themselves to be taken as overloaded passengers, because the risks involved are numerous. We are saddled with the responsibility of making sure that all vehicles in Nigeria meet the minimum safety standard. It's our rule. It's there in Nigerian NRTR road traffic regulations. It's equally there in our Establishment Act. So it's complementing each other. It's not there's no competition in it. But primarily, like I said, vehicle inspection from even the word, the acronym, the word means vehicle inspection. They are primarily in charge. But that doesn't mean FRSA will equally see a defective vehicle and shy away from it. We have law backing us to say we can equally check, and we do check them.
Nigerians are, however, admonished to drive safely and to be conscious of their speed limit. Lucy Tao, Security Watch Africa.
You see that these people are working assiduously. And kudos to the ACM, BC, Kasim for doing a wonderful job with his boss. They are really making sure that there are policies to make sure that Nigerians are safer on the highways. Yes, Ruth, we are getting to the end of the program, but on a final note, yes, you think that this MOU can work and is beneficial for people?
It is going to work and it is beneficial. It's actually an opportunity for a lot of people that are yearning for more in-depth or more knowledge in policing, security in general, to come in for any level where they are, to come in. There are short courses, the diploma, the into doctorate degree. So it's an opportunity for everyone. It's not excluded to policing alone. No, it is not. So it is a broad thing for everyone that is interested, that takes security as one of the I say essential thing in the community.
Of course, that is the most important thing for life, security. Just like the executive dean did say that the Faculty of Humanities alone have close to 16,000 students. It's a massive school.
It's a opportunity. Big school. Like I said earlier, this is the only university in Africa.
Yeah. Come to think about it, that we have this relationship with them is something that we must talk about, and it's an opportunity for everybody in West Africa. Yes, I agree with you. And looking at it again, that some universities in West Africa and Nigeria don't even have up to 10,000, but just one faculty alone here has 16,000.
In the university.
Exactly, just like what he did say. But yes. Anyway, we must go. It's been exciting bringing you this program this week. But like I always say, these social media platforms are there for you to communicate with us, ask questions so that we can get back to you and give you a response to most of all these issues you're talking, or the things we discuss on the program. Ask questions so we can discuss more. Until we'll come your way again next week, and I must say it's been a pleasure having this program together with you. I think more often now we'll be talking more about what is happening here. So until we'll come again next week, I would say thanks for staying tuned and bye for now.
Bye, thank you.